Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Kahaniya. Romance, the ideal dream we all secretly carry. An emotion so universal it lives in every heartbeat. It's one of my all-time favorite genres in films. Not just because of the beautiful stories it tells, but because of the way it makes me feel. Most of our ideas about love are often shaped by the romantic films we have grown up watching. We have all, at some point, fantasized about a partner who loves us like the hero or heroine from our favorite movie. That's the power of rom-coms. They don't just entertain, they leave a lasting impact on our hearts. Romance has always been a genre that has the power to move peoples. It can make hearts flutter, eyes well up, and sometimes even heal broken spirits. On screen, it creates magic. And I can say this with a complete conviction that if done right, romance can never go wrong on screen. And history stands as a proof to this. Many of today's superstars began their journey in cinema with a love story. Yash with Mogina Manasu, Allu Arjun with Arya, Ranbir Kapoor in Wake Up Sid, Shahid Kapoor's unforgettable turn in Jab We Met. The list is endless. It's a perfect professional strategy for actors. Why? Because love stories create a deep personal connection with the audience, which is much needed to build an image as a credible actor. Love, after all, is a language everyone understands. Over the years, romance has proven its magic not just on the hearts of the audience but also in the box office. Look at the legacy. Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, Dil To Pagal Hai, Kal Ho Na Ho, Aashik 2, Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, Ram Leela. Each of these films is a testament to the timeless appeal of love. Another reason romantic comedies work so beautifully is their emotional blend. They have everything: drama, desire, struggle, hope, and that final happily ever after that makes us smile, dream, and believe in love all over again. They give us butterflies and bring back the excitement of being loved and understood. But with all this legacy and emotional power, why is romance slowly disappearing from our screens like a forgotten love letter? If you glance through the list of movies from 2024 or even 2025, romance is barely there. Love stories are becoming rare, like a fading memory. The last one that truly touched my heart was Sita Ramam, which was released in 2022. We are still stuck over Sanam Terin Kasam, Laila Majnu, Hey Jawani Hey Diwani, which were made years ago. And that says a lot. It's getting harder and harder to find a film that makes you feel that kind of love. The one that stays with you long after the credits roll. And perhaps the saddest part is romance, which one carried a film, is now reduced to a subplot. They have become a checkbox, an add on for glamour, or a filler to lighten the plot. And this forced surface level inclusion is slowly stripping away the true essence of love on screen. The value of romance is slowly deteriorating over time. There was a time when every actor, no matter their stardom or market value, proudly led unforgettable love stories. But today, actors seem almost allergic to the idea of doing just another love story. Everyone is chasing the next big action spectacle, the larger than life universe, the high octane heroism. It's like everyone just forgot how good it feels to watch a story that makes you laugh, blush, and believe in love all at once. Romance is hanging on by a thread, a punch away from vanishing completely. There are several reasons behind this shift, from changing audience preferences to new age screening patterns. It all adds up. What once ruled the big screen is now struggling to even find space on a script. But the biggest reason is the growing appetite for action and larger than life cinema. Over the years, action has climbed to the very top of the movie lovers' hierarchy, with men forming a huge chunk of audience. Their craving for adrenaline rushes, high octane stunts, and that testosterone fueled hype is what gave rise to the Marvel craze. Pan India action heroes and cinematic universes build on explosions rather than emotions. And these preferences they have directly shaped the box office game. Action flicks rake in the big numbers. They dominate the charts, break records, and become the year's highest grossers. Naturally, producers follow the money, so they keep churning out more action packed blockbusters, while genres like romance slowly get pushed out of the spotlight. It is a cycle, one that keeps feeding itself, leaving little room for stories that are softer, deeper, and more emotional. And let's be honest, our actors aren't entirely innocent in this either. Even the rom-coms are what truly connect them to the audience on an emotional level. It's the larger-than-life action flicks that fast-track them to the stardom. Today, the title of star isn't earned through soulful performances or heartfelt love stories. It's won in the commercial game of flying punches, slow-mo walks, and mass appeal. That's why most actors today, especially the newer ones, are laser focused on bagging action packed roles. Everyone wants that one big hero moment that launches them into the league of stars. But maybe the biggest reason for the downfall of romance is romance itself, or rather, the way we see it today. A decade ago, it was easy to sweep the audience off their feet with romance. We were naive, sometimes even foolish. We believed in all the unrealistic standards of love shown on screen. And we even accepted the toxic traits of leads as some twisted version of love language. But today, we have changed. Our perspective on the love has evolved. We no longer believe in the fairy tale happily ever after. We have come to the understanding that stalking someone or forcing yourself into their life isn't romance. It's wrong. This maturity in audience thinking, while necessary and progressive, has also become a challenge for filmmakers. Now, crafting a sunshine love story that checks every box of the moral compass and still feel dreamy and believable, that's become a tough task. So, does that mean romance is dead? Has it become just another outdated genre that doesn't bring in the big bucks anymore? Dang, no. Romance isn't dead. Only the creative minds are. Just look at the Korean industry. Their biggest weapon? Romance. Their dramas are built on it. And every now and then, you hear about another rom com that captures hearts across the globe. They're not just telling love stories, they're redefining the language of love. Sure, on the surface, it may still be the classic rich boy, poor girl fantasy, but they have mastered the art of turning cliches into gold. What could feel as outdated becomes fresh, emotional, and addictive in their hands. And let's not forget, K dramas have a massive Indian audience today, especially among women. They have set new standards, even for how we dream about our future partners. On the other hand, look at the writing world. Contemporary romance is booming. Book Talk is on fire with romance novels and series that go viral overnight. These stories are creating global communities, sparking emotions, and making authors the talk of the town. So clearly, the hunger for love stories hasn't gone anywhere. It's just thriving in the places where creators still believe in romance. It's clearly visible now. The real problem isn't the audience, it's a lack of effort. Romance didn't fade because people stopped believing in love. It faded because creators stopped trying to tell love stories that feel real, fresh, and meaningful. So now it's high time creators step out of the delusion of larger than life formulas and start bringing back soulful romances, the kind they once crafted with heart and honesty. The picture of love might have changed, but at its core, the meaning remains the same. Maybe the intensity of desire has lessened, but the wish to experience romance in real life hasn't disappeared. The audience still craves love story. They just want them to be honest, relatable, and real. And that's the opportunity. There is huge scope for love stories that address today's realities, modern relationships, emotional complexities, long distance love, mental health, career struggles. This new way of love has its own charm, its own charisma, and it's time the makers understand that and bring it to life on screen. Not to mention the rise in women audiences. Thanks to their increasing financial independence, there is a powerful demand for romance among them. Weaving love stories through the female gaze is a brilliant path forward, and it's a space that still remains largely unexplored. There is a massive potential here, and I personally believe it's one of the smartest moves creators can make right now. And if nothing else, there is always another smart route. Adapt the great romance novels. Many of them already have a loyal, emotionally invested fan base. Bringing those stories to the screen could be the easiest win ever. So, like I said in the beginning, romance can never go wrong. You just need to know the art of weaving it in a way that makes heart flutter and eyes shine. So, this was today's Kahani. I hope you all liked the video. And also, I would like to know your opinion about this topic in the comment section. If you're new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.